Today we'll discuss new concept, that is right to equality. Right to equality is a fundamental rights under the Indian Constitution. Article 14 to 18 of the Indian Constitution deals with the right to equality. If you read the preamble of the Indian Constitution, there also you will find the equality of status and opportunity. In today's lecture, we will discuss only Article 14 of the Constitution. We will discuss Article 15, 16, 17, 18 in subsequent lecture. So, what is the Article 12 of the Constitution? Article 12 of the Constitution define the state. Article 13 of the Constitution define the law. What is law? Now we'll move forward further. That is right to equality. Right to equality of the Constitution. In Article 14, you will find two concepts. Which two concepts? Right to equality before law and equal protection of law. Article 14 deny the state to discriminate, deny the prohibit the state. No person shall be denied the equality before law and equal protection of law. As per the Article 14 of the Indian Constitution, these are the two expression. In today's lecture, we'll focus all these point. Introduction. Right to equality is a fundamental right under Article 14. Then we'll discuss what is equality before law. Then we'll discuss equal protection of law. Next point we'll discuss what is the reasonable classification. Next point, in which case this new arbitrary doctrine is evolved. Then we'll discuss the which concept is positive and which concept is negative under Article 14 of the Constitution. Whether Article 14 of the Constitution include natural justice principle or not. All these points we will focus in today's lecture. So let's begin. Next point is difference between equality before law and equal protection of law. So what is difference between equality before law and equal protection of law? Equality before law is an English origin concept, whereas equal protection of law is an American origin concept. Equality before law means absence of any privilege, whereas equal protection of law means equal treatment in equal circumstances, like should be treated alike. This is the difference between equality before law and equal protection of law. I will explain this concept in subsequent slide. Look, what is the meaning of equality before law? The equality before law, this concept you will find in almost all constitution, all written constitution. Even though it is a English origin, you will find in all constitution or written constitution you will find this concept. So what is the equality before law? Equality before law means rule of law. Rule of law is the basic structure of Indian Constitution. Parliament cannot amend. In landmark case, Supreme Court held that rule of law is the basic structure of the Constitution. It means rule of law is a limitation. Rule of law is a limitation on Parliament's power. If any law violates the rule of law, then it is a void law. So let's see what is the meaning of rule of law. Rule of law means no one is above law. It means absence of privilege. It means absence of privilege. Every person, whatever be his rank, condition, is subject to the ordinary law of the land. This concept is a negative concept. Why this concept is a negative concept? Because it prevents the state from granting privilege to certain kind of person. Hence, it is a negative concept. From prime minister to down to the constable or collector or taxpayer, all are responsible to the same system, to same law, same law. That is a equality before law. Then we will move to the next slide. That is that's deal with the meaning of rule of law. Professor Daisy has given the three meaning of rule of law. Professor Daisy has given the three meaning of law. That is absence of arbitrary power. What is absence of arbitrary power? Or supremacy of the law. What is absence of arbitrary power? It means man may be punished for breach of law, but he can be punished for nothing else. It means no one can punish the man except for breach of law. Except for the breach of law. Next point we'll discuss, that is equality before law. It means subjection of all classes to ordinary law of the land. Equality before law means all persons are subject to the same law, same code. There will be no different laws and code for the other categories. All other categories. But there is an exception, monarch who can do no wrong. It means king cannot do a wrong. This is the exception in England. Next meaning given by the Professor Dicey is constitution is the result of ordinary law of the land. It means source of the right of individual is not the written constitution but the rule as a defined and enforced by the court. Who is the source of the individual right? In India, the source of the individual right is the Indian constitution, that is the written constitution. Not even though number of fundamental rights under Article 21 of the constitution is recognized by the courts, but many of the experts said that absence of arbitrary powers and equality before law, these two concepts are applicable to Indian system, and third meaning is not applicable to Indian system. Then we'll move to next slide. What are the exceptions to the rule of law? There are three exceptions to the rule of law. First is equality before law does not mean the power of the private person and public officer are same. This is the exception to the rule of law. It means private person may be a different power and a public person may be police can arrest the person, private person cannot arrest. In certain condition, private person also can arrest the person. If the offender is proclaimed offender or wanted offender, private person can arrest and hand over to the police. But power of the public officer and power of the private person is not same. So this is the exception. Secondly, the rule of law does not prevent the certain classes of person being subject to the special rule. It means members of the armed forces are controlled by military laws. Similarly, medical practitioners are subject to the regulation framed by the Medical Council of India. Again, Article 361 of the Constitution lays down that President and Governor are exempted from any criminal proceeding during the tenure of their office. During the perform of their powers, during the exercise of their duties, they are immune from the criminal proceedings. Even though this is not absolute exception, but this kind of privilege is granted. Next, under international law, you will find foreign sovereign ambassadors enjoy the full immunity from any judicial process. These are the third exception we will discuss, that is, a minister may be allowed by law to act as he think fit. It means number of laws are passed, number of orders are passed. By these laws and orders, discretionary power is given to the member of parliament and minister. This is a special kind of privilege is guaranteed to these members. This is an exception to the rule of law. Then we'll proceed the fourth exception. This is a newly added exception we can say, that is, certain member of the society are governed by the PACER rule, that is medical practitioner, lawyers, nurses, polices. All this person has given a different treatment than ordinary person. These are the exception to the rule of law. Sorry. Now we'll discuss the second concept, that is equal protection of law. What do you mean by equal protection of law? Equal protection of law, we have discussed. Equal protection of law is based on the first section of 14th Amendment of the American Constitution. Equal protection of law means no state shall deny to any person within its jurisdiction equal protection of law. It means that all persons have the right to equal treatment in similar circumstances, both in privilege conferred and in the liability imposed by laws. So, what is equality? What is equal protection of law? Equal protection of law means in equal circumstances, equal treatment should be given. Then we will discuss Article 14 permit reasonable classification. Article 14 of the Indian Constitution prohibit class legislation, but but prohibit the class legislation, but permit the reasonable classification. This means equal protection of law means in equal circumstances, equal treatment. When it will be possible? It will be possible only when equal persons are given the equal treatment and unequal should be treated differently. So hence Article 14 permits the reasonable classification. All persons are not equal by their nature and attainment and circumstances, you know. Hence Article 14 of the Constitution permit the legislature make empower the legislature to make a law distinguishing or selecting or classifying person. It empower the legislature. They can distinguish, they can make clause. It means Article 14 permit the classification of person and give them separate treatment that is allowed as per Article 14 of the Constitution. Equal protection of law means, it does not mean that all law must be general in character. Other can be treated differently. Equal person should be treated in equally, unequal should be treated differently. This is the basic concept. Look in next slide. Article, sorry. This slide explain identical treatment in unequal circumstances would amount to inequality. It means first picture shows inequalities. If all this 3% is given equal treatment, it is not equality. Second picture, this person is given different treatment. First person is given different treatment, second person is given different treatment, and third person is given treatment, because the article 14 classify allowed the classification of person. Hence this kind of classification is allowed by the article 14 of the constitution, and it is a justice and it is a equality. Next slide we move, that is that deals with the test of reasonable classification. The stage of reasonable classification is evolved by the courts. The doctrine is evolved by twin test doctrine is developed by the courts, because Article 14 allowed the classification but prohibit the class legislation. So classification must be reasonable, must be fulfilled this twin test. All classification must be fulfilled this two tests. First is the classification must be founded on intelligible differentia, which distinguish person or thing that are grouped together from other left out of the group. And second is differentia must have a rational relation to the objects sought to be achieved by the act. These twin tests must satisfy our classification. Our reasonable classification must satisfy these twin tests. We'll discuss what is the difference between class legislation and a reasonable classification. This slide, what is a classification and what is the class legislation. First point deals with the what is the classification, and second point discuss with the class legislation. Article 14 equality of equal protection of law prohibit the class legislation but allowed the classification. So difference pay scale for trained teacher and untrained teacher. Article equal protection of law allowed the classification, difference pay for trained teachers and difference pay for untrained teachers. This is a classification. Second, higher pay scale for man and lower for women. This is a class legislation. If, if the woman is working equally with the man, then both should get the same payment. Hence article equal protection of law prohibit the class legislation. Then we will move to the next slide. Next slide. So we'll discuss landmark cases. Here India versus Nargis Mirza. This is one of the landmark cases. Landmark case. In this case, Regulation 46 of Indian Airlines regulation was challenged, and Regulation 47 was challenged. Supreme Court struck down this regulation on the ground it is unreasonable classification, arbitrary classification. On that ground, Supreme Court struck down. So what is the regulation? As per this regulation, air hostess will be retired from the service upon the attaining the age of 35 years. This is one of the restriction. Second, on marrying within 4 years of service, she has to compulsory retire. This is the exception. This is the restriction. And third restriction is on first pregnancy, she has to retire. These are the exception was challenged. Sorry, these are the rule was challenged in this case. Court held that first pregnancy is terminating the service on the first pregnancy is violating the right to equality. Again, Regulation 47 of the Acts empower the managing director to extend the service of air hostess. It gives the disciplinary power. Hence, that regulation 47 also held unconstitutional by the Supreme Court. This is the one of the landmark case on the right to equality, equal protection of law. The next case law is Mittu versus State of Punjab. In this case, Supreme Court struck down Section 303 of IPC. What is Section 303 of IPC? Section 303 prescribes that if a person under sentence of life imprisonment in jail commit murder, he must be awarded sentence of death penalty. He must be awarded sentence of death. Section 302 of the IPC deals with it is provide with if person commit a murder, court can grant life imprisonment or award the sentence of death. But section 303 compulsory awarding the compulsory awarding the sentence of death is a unreasonable. Supreme Court held that and hence it is a unconstitutional. Next landmark case will proceed. Javed versus State of Haryana. In this case, Section 175 of Haryana Panchayat Raj was challenged. As per this laws, person was disqualifying for, for contesting the election if person has more than two children. In this case, petitioner challenged that in parliament and state legislature, there is no such kind of law, but hence this kind of classification is unreasonable. On that ground, the petitioner has challenged, but Supreme Court held that this is not a discrimination; it is a reasonable classification. Next landmark is Randir Singh versus Union of India. In this case, Supreme Court held that equal pay for equal work, although not expressly declared to be a fundamental right. But what is the goal of the Constitution? Constitutional goal is to what is the goal of the constitutional goal? Equal pay for equal work. This is the goal of the constitutional. Yes, in this case, Supreme Court has try to make the equal pay for equal work is a fundamental right. Even though it is not a fundamental right, but Supreme Court try to make equal pay for equal is a fundamental right. And in subsequent cases, also Supreme Court has tried to impose this rule. Next case is State of Haryana versus Rajpal. In this case, Supreme Court held that in private school and government could both teachers should get the same salary. Both aided school teachers should get the same salary. This principle has been held. Next landmark is that is Sunil Jetli versus State of Haryana. As per this, in this case, reservation of 20% of the seat for admission to MBBS and BDS courses for the student who were educated from classes 1 to 7 in common rural school was held to be violative of Article 14. As per this case, the government has provided a 25% reservation to the those students who are educated from the rural school. But syllabus is Supreme Court held that syllabus is same. Quality is why is providing. This is not a reasonable classification and hence it is a violation of Article 14 of the Constitution. This kind of reservation is not a reasonable classification. Classifying rural education and urban education is not a reasonable classification. It is not a real distinction Supreme Court held in this case. Then we move to the next slide, that is EP Rayappa versus State of Tamil Nadu and another. In this case, Supreme Court has taken broader view of the equal protection of law. In this case, Supreme Court held that Article 14 is one of the pillar of the Indian Constitution. Article 14 is one of the pillar of the Indian Constitution and hence cannot be bound by a narrow and inflexible interpretation. In this case, Supreme Court has widened the meaning of the equal protection of law. In this case, Supreme Court held equality is a dynamic concept with many aspects and dimensions. It cannot be imprisoned within the traditional and doctrinal limits. Then we move to the next slide. In next landmark case is Maneka Gandhi versus Union of India 1978. In this case, section 10 subclause 3C of the Passport Act was challenged whether it is violated Article 14 of the Indian Constitution or not. What is the article? What is the section 10 subclause 3 of Passport Act? It empowers to impound the passport. The Maneka Gandhi's passport was deprived without giving notice, without giving the reasons. So it is unguided power. Supreme Court held that it is unguided power. Article 14 guaranteed new rights. That is, it's all law can be challenged if the law is giving, if the law is providing arbitrary powers or unrestricted power is provided by the law, then you can challenge that law on the basis of right to equality. And the same way in Maneka Gandhi versus Union of India, unguided power was given by the legislation. Hence the Supreme Court struck down this section. Next we move. Next case is A.K. Abbas versus Union of India. In this case, the validity of Cinematography Act 1952 was challenged. These acts allow the classification, that is U category film and A category film. U category film is available for all, and A category film is available to the restricted adult person only. This kind of classification is challenged in this case, and Supreme Court held that this kind of classification is a reasonable classification. Then we will move to the next landmark case, that is Ajay Hasia versus Khalid Mujib 1981. In this case, for admission, engineering college has adopted oral interview test. Oral interview. High weightage was given to the interview. Most of the students scored good marks in written test, but still they did not get the admission. Most of the students got less mark in written test, but they secured the good marks in oral test and they got the admission. This rule was challenged in the Supreme Court, and Supreme Court held that too much weightage should not be given to the oral test. Oral test is a subjective. Hence, if interview has to be conducted, then it has to be taken by it has to be taken or conducted by high caliber person. There should not be any kind of bias. This guideline is issued in this case. Then we will move to the next case, that is DS Nakara versus Union of India. In this case, Supreme Court classification is made. Classification is made between the two person, that is certain person are retiring before certain date and certain person are retiring after certain dates, and they are treated differently. This kind of classification is held unreasonable and struck down this kind of classification. Rule 34 of the Central Service of Pensions is struck down in this case, Supreme Court. That is, next case is Chiranjit Lal Chaudhary versus Union of India. In this case, one of the important point is that this is the observation. Equal protection means under equal treatment under equal circumstances. Equal protection means equal protection under equal circumstances. Second observation in this case is that reasonable classification is allowed for the purpose of legislation, and burden of proof is on those who challenge the legislation. This case is known for the group classification. One person can be grouped. Whether one person can be grouped? Yes, one person can be grouped, and one person can be given different treatment, but he must fulfill the twin tests. That is, and one person can be class, and for one person there can be a law. Then we will move to the next slide, that is uh, principle of natural justice and Article 14. Central Inland Water Transport Corporation Limited versus Prozonar. In this case, Supreme Court has recognized the principle of natural justice. The permanent employees has not served the notice. He is removed and notice is not given to the employees. 3 month notice is not given, and pay in lieu of notice is also not given. Hence, this rule is challenged in the Supreme Court. Supreme Court held Article 14 included as principle of natural justice, or the ultimate parties means other party must be here. Here. Next point we will move to the whether right to equality can be suspended. Article 14 of the Constitution can be suspended. Yes, if emergency is proclaimed, Article 14 can be suspended. President has power to suspend right to equality. The right to equality is available to natural person as well as corporation, firm. Right to equality is available to citizen as well as non-citizens. Friends, we'll stop here.